chilling in Cuba, me and a diva. She got that water, she know I need her. I'm cutting up cod or a tuna. Me, I'm a lover, but bro, you're a loser. I love a pretty Latina. I love a pretty Latina. Make her step out with a Nina. I love a pretty Latina.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, New Era Season 4. Very quick story recap, because I know you might be thinking, how is there a desert on the map? Mr. Talis, he has a machine that can teleport anything from anywhere from any time period onto this very island. He used the machine and he dropped an entire desert on top of Ultima Knight's domain. Ultima Knight's domain would have been about here, right here, but it is now squashed. Big desert from the sky, it came right down and it killed Ultima Knight. Now if you're wondering, didn't that also kill Chigusa? Well, if we go into Neonaka City and we go into her house, you can see Chigusa is saved, or Chigusa is back. She's back with her sister and her friend. This is kind of the main point of the story. The main story of New Era is to save Chigusa, and Talis actually done it. So Chigusa has saved! The end of New Era though, don't worry, but for the main plot, that is New Era done. Chigusa has been saved by Talis, what a G. And Ultima Knight is dead. Oasis Estates and Deserted Desert. This is Oasis Estates. It is a nice modern town. It does cut off here. Starting at the bottom, we have, this was the very first house I made in this PY. It's quite simple, and oh my god, interior. I mean, that is 2 seasons in a row I have managed to do interior. I think they actually look quite nice. We have a little cafe here. Unreleased prop. This is a house that, well, I made the house, but it was interiored by my friend Grassy Frost. Now this is where the house started to get big. I mean, this is a pretty nice house. Other side here, we have this house. I actually quite like this one. It's nice, it's got a pool. Then over here, this is a pretty big house. It's got like a cool runway. I mean, god damn. It is actually really cool. Yeah, I actually really like this house, it's nice. This was grass, but I couldn't think of anything to put here, so I just kind of put holes here. I mean, it could make sense, because obviously this desert, it fell from the sky, right? We have the big main house with the crescent moon here. It is very nice. Who would not want to live in this house? And this is the interior. Oh my god. Got an indoor gym, which is quite cool. I mean, you have 3 cherry blossom trees inside of your house. This is one of the bedrooms here, it's quite nice. Another bedroom in here, pretty much just copy and pasted it. It's actually quite shit, I'm not gonna lie. This is not cooking, but I don't really care. There isn't actually stairs up to the roof. There's 2 tennis courts. Maybe you could use this if you're having a party or something, like a rooftop party. It's quite cool. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for Oasis Estates. Very happy with how it turned out. Desert over here, which doesn't actually have any buildings. It's just kind of like this big mountain here, which is quite cool. Pretty sure right here this is the highest point on the map. Oh yeah, the cave system. So there's a couple of entrances to the cave. There's one there, and there. Oh, and there's one here. This is like the main big one. You can come in. Whoa. And then it is very dark. Okay, I've made it a bit better to see. So you can see, you can enter the cave here. Now, I know it's kind of like in the actual game, it's a lot darker. I've just kind of made it brighter for you guys to see, but in game it's a lot darker, so you won't see that. This leads to a waterfall, which is quite cool actually. Obviously I had to do something behind the waterfall. You always have to do that. There's a little entrance here. This is just out of the medieval biome. Final entrance is over at the snow biome. So, I mean, yeah, that is pretty much it for New Era Season 4. It is a pretty big season, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Season 2, right? Season 2, you had Neonaka, this huge mega city. Season 3, you had this huge jungle, massive, look at the size of it. And then Season 4, you've got this huge ass desert. I'm sorry to say, but Season 5, the next season, it's pretty bad. As much as I don't want to admit it, there isn't a lot going on. And in terms of story, it's quite good. But in terms of map changes, it's pretty bad. But I mean, come on. I released these 3 biomes over the course of 6 weeks. I'm sorry, give me a break. Season 5 isn't that good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for New Era Season 4. Chigusa is saved. That's pretty much the story coming to a close. Now, if we come to Talis' house, actually, this is where Talis lives. You can see he has a board. I kinda forgot to show you guys this board in season 2 and 3. So it originally started as a save Chigusa board, but then a jungle appeared, so he was like, a jungle? And now it is a desert. Yes! Thankfully our plan worked and the desert took out Ultima Knight. It also looks like we pulled a part of the city with our desert. Oops. Chigusa is saved. Anything could happen. So come back in 2 weeks because it's actually pretty crazy.